You mentioned the name Chris Benoit, and that's a name that's largely been erased from history since 2007. We've seen you in New Japan. You've introduced the rolling German suplexes, as well as the variation of the crossface you noted. Do you feel a strange sense, the need to honor Chris for the positives in his life?
I can't comment on how the WWE organization chooses to run their business. Regarding Chris's memory, it's a business decision, and it's up, that's up to them. Me personally, Chris Benoit was my friend and my mentor. And as I've said in one other interview, I explained that the Chris Benoit that I knew, that took me underneath his wing, that allowed me into his world, that allowed me into his home, that wasn't the guy that committed that heinous act that day. Anyone that knows Chris, the few people that were in his inner circle, know how much he loved his family. So what I say is, people forget how fragile the human psyche actually is. And every day people lose their mind, snap, and do horrible things. Up until that point, Chris Benoit was one of the greatest people I've ever known. And he's as good a person outside the ring as he was a performer inside the ring. So as much as it pains me to have to consider how he died, I have to consider why. I mean, he literally lost his mind. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mm-hmm. So my friend and mentor made the ultimate mistake, and then he paid for it with the ultimate sacrifice. And I can't forget everything that he was to me prior to that point, everything that he did for me, everything that he offered to me selflessly of himself. So I say that when I do that rolling German spot, yeah, that's in honor of my friend and mentor. When I do that variation of the crossface, again, that is a hat tip to my friend and mentor. But I can say he was a huge part of the reason that I was successful in the WWE, a huge part, integral part, because he took me under his wing and he helped me be a force, to be a player mentally. And I'll never forget that, no matter what anyone has to say.